Hi, I'm Abigail.
And I'm Laura.
And this is Questionable. The show where we, two semi-responsible Teachable employees, answer your questions that come to us through our DMs and the comment sections of our social media channels.
Mom's Rule 75 says, wish I was smart enough to do this. Well, you are.
You are smart enough to do it. And we have so many great resources.
Because no one can do these things alone. I mean, starting an online business is daunting, but it doesn't necessarily have to be because of, our one-on-one support, meaningful live group coaching. We have a ton of programs like the Launch Accelerator Challenge to help you get the support you need to start your own online business.
Yes. So
you are smart enough.
Yeah.
So go do it. Don't underestimate yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Imposter syndrome.
Yes, imposter syndrome. Dan Cons.
Dash sales tips.
Dan Cons sounds like the start of a sentence of like Dan Cons
people.
But he has sales tips apparently. So he goes, nice. I love a good blog. I'm going to check yours out. Peace.
Thanks,
well,
Dan.
you should because it's amazing. It has everything you need, money, marketing, mindset, all the tips and advice you could ever need are right there on a nice, good old quality blog. All right.
Love a good read.
Let's go. Belladonna Dupree. Wow, that's like a witch's name. I love that. Okay, so honestly, I wouldn't even know what to teach honestly. Sorry, I read that wrong. It's why I avoid these types of apps and online things. I wish there was something that wasn't coursework.
But you don't have to make an online course. You can sell a digital download or you can coach people.
And it's honestly not the same type of coursework that's done in like traditional schooling. It's whatever you want to make it. So yes, there are like lessons and modules, but it's yours to make. You can make a mini course, make it really short and digestible, just like a few like 5 to 10 minute videos with some, like words sprinkled in. Like it doesn't have to be boring coursework.
5 to 10 minute videos with words sprinkled in? What else would be sprinkled in other than words?
I meant like in the lecture, like whatever, okay? I don't know.
You can use words, Bella, okay?
Pictures, images, video.
Dusted.
Okay. A. Cottony says, I'm scared to jump.
Jump.
Do it.
Fly.
You just gotta jump off that, jump off that cliff and go into the abyss.
You know what I think about sometimes?
Of online course creation.
You know what I think about with you and me? When
What?
someone's like, oh, if your friend was gonna jump off a bridge, would you jump with them? And when I think
You
about
would
that,
jump with me?
and I think about you, I'm like, I'm jumping.
I would jump. Honestly, if it was anyone else, I'd be stupid.
I'd be like, yes.
But if it was you, then I'd jump off the bridge.
Yeah, if you were like, hey, come jump off this bridge, this cliff jump with me, I'd be like, oh no.
Okay. Chanel Logan says, people think we are crazy, but we are the ones who get paid while we sleep. ... Several ways from Sunday, lol. Is that an expression? Like you do several ways from Sunday?
I think
That
it
doesn't
is
really
an
make
expression.
sense. I think I've heard it before, but
I've heard it, but I don't understand it. It's kind of like, don't look
Several
a gift
ways.
horse in the mouth. I don't really get that either.
yeah, what are some common expressions that
You don't
understand? It's true, you can get paid while you're asleep, and that's called passive income, kids.
And that's what's so cool
Get
about
on the train.
You could set up a course and then just have it sell. Like you don't
While
there's
you
no
sleep,
upkeep, right?
Or while you're eating.
Drinking,
Drinking,
breathing,
breathing,
blinking,
blinking, all those things.
digesting.
Lol. Okay, let's go. Bella Miko says, I'm in the field of education and
Cool.
I've been wanting to do something like this. Thank you.
First of all, amazing that you're in the field
Of education. Love that.
Wow. It's a really hard field to be in, actually.
It is, and it's hard to get into
Yes.
if you're like a certified
Teacher, there's a lot of
teacher. I wonder
training.
what type of education that you're in, Bella Miko.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to know. And I've been wanting to do something like this. Well, you can. You have expertise in
whatever you teach. Clearly.
in education, or maybe it's something outside of education that you want to teach. Like people have tons of hobbies that they turn into side businesses,
Awesome.
and you could be one of them.
Yeah.
So get started.
Good for you, Bella.
Good for you. Ajira says, I'm launching my new course, Getting Started as a Birth Worker.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
I could never do that.
Dude, birth?
Birth scares us. We have talked at length about how much birth scares us.
This is so scary. If you've ever
And that's why we're not
seen-
having kids.
If you've ever seen a birth, You remember when I watched that midwife show, that UK show?
Yeah.
Like the midwives?
Yes.
I saw so many births on that show.
It's
and
traumatic.
It's horrifying.
It is actually traumatic. You said that women report that kind of the number
There's-
one traumatic experience
is
in their
giving
life
birth.
is giving birth. And I can see why. Men
And it's-
don't know.
You know what's sad about it though is that that's really like kept hush hush because it's supposed to be like this magical experience, but some
know.
women like actually it does like physically traumatize them.
It does. Okay.
Or it can
anyway,
be
I'm sorry,
magical.
but getting started as a birth worker
That's amazing.
is amazing.
Maybe-
regardless of what we just said about birth.
Maybe she's the kind of person that will make
Well-
birth like really amazing and magical for women. Like she could be one of
Or
those.
set like the expectation of it's okay to feel these more, complicated feelings about birth, but we're here to do this together. So that's amazing, Ajira.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah,
That's
awesome. And congratulations on starting your course.
Woo!
Let's
Good luck.
do this. Okay, IDK, with this weird cat, says, I'm honestly so scared to get a job only because I'm not so good in math or writing, and I know the starter jobs are mostly cashier or waitresses.
Man, that is
We both worked in a dry cleaners in North Carolina.
Yep.
And that place was like a weird time trip. It felt like the days were long, the people were interesting.
interesting.
And we were surrounded by laundry all day. I'd have to spray the collars of men's shirts with this like extra strength chemical.
Oh yeah, that was nasty.
And that was weird.
You would like tag, like you're basically punching holes through
In
people's
people's
clothing,
clothes.
and I'm like, this
You know,
can't be right. The point is that I feel like, especially within people our age, you have a bunch of young professionals that are coming out of the pandemic, and within that shutdown, the world did get rocked, right? And there's a lot of uncertainty in where your skills can take you, and I think within the digital age, if you will, there are more opportunities than ever to do things that are outside of like a traditional path. So if you are looking for more about Teachable, if you're looking for all of the places to go to that we mentioned in this video, check out our blog page. Check out teachable.com/pricing to see what all of our plans have to offer. You can explore more about our features there as well. Plus, we have a lot of social media channels. So I just want to say that is like the biggest paradox of like you existing, is that you're so financially literate, and yet when you're confronted with cash, it's like your fight or flight gets
I'm like, I just
triggered.
give you the cash whenever I'm just like,
You're
count
like,
it.
"Can you do it?" And
You
I'm like,
count it.